Well, I know where I'll go, baby, when I die. I know where I'm gonna spend my afterlife when I die. I'm gonna haunt the Clown Motel. Well, it's sweeter than heaven, hotter than hell in Toho, Nevada, where my soul will dwell when I die. I'm gonna haunt the Clown Motel. Some people think the afterlife is lonely, lonely. But if my spirit dwells in the place that I love the most, I'll be a happy clown ghost. Some clowns wanna haunt a big top show or get together living in a dark carnival, but not me. I'm gonna haunt the Clown Motel. And if I catch your ass sleeping in room 222, I'm gonna walk right through the wall and scare the shit out of you when I die. I'm gonna haunt the Clown Motel. Some people think the afterlife is lonely, lonely. But if my spirit dwells in the place that I love the most, I'll be a happy clown ghost. You can find me there 7 nights a week, creeping up on sleeping truckers in their dirty sheets when I die. I'll be at the Clown Motel. Haunt 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 the Clown Motel. I'm gonna haunt the Clown Motel. 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 I'm gonna haunt the Clown Motel. There once was a merc that went to war. The name of the mech was a hand of war. The ships dropped down, contracts went up. Brawl those clown-mechs brawl. Soon may the clown-mechs come to bring us battle contracts and funds. One day when the fighting is done, we'll take our shreds and go. She'd not moved 2 clicks or it more when down on her a mad cat bore. That clanner didn't call but show and swore he'd take Munsman in tow. Soon may the clown-mechs come to bring us battle contracts and funds. One day when the fighting is done, we'll take our creds and go. Before the merc had hit the throttle, an elemental crept up and caught her. Climbed the side, grappled and fought her till she burned him off. Soon may the clown-mechs come to bring us battle contracts and funds. One day when the fighting is done, we'll take our creds and go. No shot was held, the souls were free. The clanner's mind was not freed, as he belonged to the warrior's creed. He'd take our bonds and home. Soon may the clown-mechs come to bring us battle contracts and funds. One day when the fighting is done, we'll take our creds and go. For 40 days or even more, the mercs went back and forth once more. All mechs were lost, there were only 4, but still that merc did go. Soon may the clown-mechs come to bring us battle contracts and funds. One day when the fighting is done, we'll take our creds and go. The clown-mechs come to bring us battle contracts and funds. One day when the fighting is done, we'll take our creds and go. As far as I've heard, but Charles still on. The pay's not cut and the clan's not gone. The clan Lance makes his regular call to Bachal, the merc's last max. Soon may the clown-mechs come to bring us battle contracts and funds. One day when the fighting is done, we'll take our creds and go. Soon may the clown-mechs come to bring us battle contracts and funds. One day when the fighting is done, we'll take our creds and go.
Holy shit, what a nice cover. Hey, everybody, Tex of the Black Pants Legion here, coming to you as live as my internet will let me between Mr. Train's toots and your clicking of downvote and uninstalling whatever app runs YouTube on your product. Hi, here we are, and it's time for some Diablo. It's time for some Diablo 2. It's time for a Diablo 2 remastered. I've had a little coffee. Some, not all the coffee, some coffee. I am getting Diablo 2 Resurrected running right now, and soon becomes Meow. So, hey, how's it going, folks? I hope everything is fine. It's everyone's favorite grade D YouTuber. By that I mean the one that is here. Much like your local bar, I may not be fancy or fantastical, but I know what you drink. Now that I got my team, here we go. Whoa! Hey, it's Mattis Guardian and Digs with Hands. Say hi, fellas.
It's me.
It's you. It's the original editor of Tex Talks Battletech and the station manager of WVPL 76, sitting in the same room. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm working right now, so technically I'm a professional YouTuber, I guess. I'm getting paid actual money. Not in Doritos and...
Not getting
Mountain
paid
Dew.
in that Cool Ranch stock options. I'm sad inside because this reflects my life. Well, time to play Joseph J. Beeples. I'll need to set up a lobby, won't I?
Blobbles.
The game
Oh, the
name is
bots are
gonna be what? Oh, the bots are back. Would not surprise me. The bane of YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. Let's just go ahead and do that. Make it go away. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Look, that's a big bird.
That is a big bird. What do you mean? That's a big bird.
I'm looking out my window. There's a giant bird.
Why? You're just. Well, okay. Is it like Sesame Street big or what?
I can only see the back half, kind of like on The Price is Right, where they show you the front of the car and the back of the car.
Oh. What? How big is this bird?
Why does the cutscene from Act 1 to Act 2 look so good? Did they redo that for the re-release?
I think they did. Mike talked
It's like
a little
live
bit about
animation.
It's good. By the way, the game is up. The game name is BPL and the password is the regular one. We'll see who shows up. Yes. Beep boop is the safe word for robot people. Yes, hello, people. We are in Act 1 and we need to finish and go to Act 2, but I have to wait for the rest of my partay, as it were. And I need to invite people. And I need to figure out how to do that with Blizzard. Because I know there is a way inside of Blizzard, but it's terrible. Don't worry.
What's it called? Keys for Trade. Is that the one I should join?
BPL. The game name is BPL. And I just
it's
had to...
hidden. Got it.
It's hidden, yes.
Got it.
Yeah, somehow we made it to
joining.
93,000 subs. That was not intentional, but we'll take it. 93,000 subs, 170 live, 4 likes. Well done, BPL.
We did it.
Fucking mouse.
Yeah, the fucking mouse had it. Disney's down on us. I knew it. All right.
This mouse I can use without a mouse pad. This mouse I cannot use without a mouse pad.
What kind of fucking mouse do you have that does that? By the way, everyone, can you hear everyone just fine? How's everyone's audio level? Let's let chat tell us yes, no, as we sit down and
Hello? Hello?
I'm sure
Is
this
this thing on?
is this here? Hello?
internet.
Sybilis, test. Sybilis.
So here's what we're gonna do.
Rhubarb.
We are mighty warriors, and we need to talk to this guy, and we have to go east. We have to go to the Sandy Land.
I just finished the cutscenes
All
up
right.
there.
Yeah, so I'm gonna hold any button.
I don't see a guy.
His name is Wareve, and he's the caravan guy. Now we have to solve the sewers of Desert Land, Desertvania.
I don't like Desertland.
Desertvania. Look, this Act 2 was always a breeze for me because as
Never
the
even got to this act.
dude, Act 2 has the coolest. Oh my god!
Wait, this is the one I came in. Wait, was that Diablo? I don't know. I went in like with zombies and they died in the sand.
Listen, you're gonna. All right, we're gonna do step 1. We have to go down the sewers. They have a poop problem. It's a municipal doo-doo issue, and we have to do that. Text, here's the mini-map option, so it's not centered. No.
Kind of a pretty big deal to be going in the sewers. Can I send my companion?
I
Wait,
I
should
run my
probably
maps
join
the way I
game.
run my maps. It's I've run my maps the same way I have for 20 years. I can't change it. Follow me.
What's the thing?
Oh wait, sirloin of beef. There's sirloin of beef. We are missing someone, but the password is the usual. The game name though is BPL. Yeah, Act 3 is.
There we go.
Act 3 is where I tear my eyes out, just because it's like Vietnam. You just go in there and you're like, oh good, I'm ambushed every 3 feet. All right.
Pretty normal.
Yeah, it's rough. All right, let's go down here. All right, Diggs, you're going all burb, right? That was your.
Yeah,
lab.
I'm going the Crow build because I want Crow to notice me. He never notices me anymore.
The Crow build is pretty useful, to a point. You're
I'm just using it to power level. I'll go bear once I'm done.
That's exactly what you use it for. It's the same principle as an early build of Necromancer that was actually quite popular for a time, called Dentist, where you go all teeth and you just shotgun the whole room constantly like Contra. But yeah, fuck
I'm
the
gonna pick a direction.
No, it's all right. We're just feeling around. All right, there's level 2. All right, there's an ancient mummy down here. Ancient aliens mummies down here. We have to go clap him. Here we go. Here we go. We're gonna go clap this guy. Ah, hello from Canada.
One day Mike will notice my birds.
Well, there's crows. Some. You need more for Mike to notice. Because Mike.
I only get 5 ever.
You know, back in the day when this game first came out, before they really started figuring out what bandwidth could do, there was an unlimited number of skeletons. Essentially, every level of skeleton gave you a skeleton. As you can imagine on dial-up, that killed people. So it was fantastic. The early days of skeleton, if you had DSL and your opponents did not, you won. It was great. PvP back
There
in the
was
day
a special one over here.
Oh, don't worry about it. I'll deal with them in a minute. I just need to get some more Skelly boys for the Skelly Union. Ooh, there we go. I might need to get Mattis Guardian to do a new Skeleton or Necromancer's Union. Oh shit, thumbnail. Because we've been using the same one from like 5-6 years ago.
Did some fan just say, "Here, I made this"?
I think that was you, Mattis Guardian.
No, it wasn't me. It was some fan. I forget his name. Like Richard something, maybe?
Richard.
Wait, Richard, he was in the BPL for a little bit. He made the Cargonia.
Oh, he did do the Donk Pockets one. I remember he did the Donk Pockets one.
He did the one with the punch card, the yellow business cards from Cargonia, the badges.
Oh yeah, yes, I remember now. He did a whole set.
He must have wised up.
He must have. He was like, "These guys are second rate, I tell you."
He was like good half year, then he just kind of fell off.
No, he had a
I think
family.
he bought you glasses.
No, he had a family.
Didn't he buy you glasses?
Something like that.
My God, that man had a family.
That man had a
Oh, he
family.
did. Then he met me. Ow, stop shooting machine guns at me.
Yeah, that's dangerous back there.
Where are there machine guns shooting everywhere?
Because everyone has ranged attacks here.
Maybe we're playing a different game.
Look, the Tristram Necromancy Union is a long, hallowed, tremendously great and effective adventurers union that has only been raising itself to higher standards by reusing discarded human resources since last summer. We've been very, very active in the region. War never changes.
War's changed.
All right, here we go.
War never changes. Is that it? We kill it?
No. There's another bad man. I know where I think. It's in the other corner. It's down here. I remember a whole spate of games like this. D&D Heroes, Champions of Norath. D&D Heroes was alright. Champions of Norath was really solid. Baldur's Gate, Dark Alliance, and all that stuff was pretty fucking sweet. That was all really good stuff. The old, the constant repeat of gauntlet stuff and shenanigans. Oh, there we go. We have some skeletons. There can be only one. Ah, yes. I have more skeletons. Yes, forward, Union employees. Forward. Work for me once, work for me forever. Destroy. Destroy! Oh, Titan Quest. There's another good one. There were a lot of fucking good, like... What happened to all of the good, clicky, looty games? Because remember Torchlight, and then Torchlight 2 some years later.
Grim Dawn's pretty good.
Yeah, Grim Dawn was... Oh shit, there's a bunch of them. Don't worry. Just
Same people as Titan Quest.
Grim Dawn was good, but I'm not sure, you know, I think that might be worth a playthrough on this. I found Path of Exile really beautiful and I just got bored with it at a certain point.
There's a couple of new games, I forget the names. One's in early access, like Lost something or other, or I forget the names. It's got kind of like a time travel element, so if you go to different places and different times.
Oh, so you can like kill random strangers en masse in different areas? Wow, neat.
Kill John Lennon.
That's like a level, like that's a boss. You're like, oh no. I hate this time travel game. What is this? Wow, they have their own wizards. That's bullshit.
I'm poisoned.
That's it, man. I'm telling you. They got wizards, I got wizards. Alright, here we go.
I'm skillful now.
What's that for you? Because I'm useless.
Look, we're just going through and we're just killing. That's what we do. Look, I've brought plenty of employees. They've brought me plenty of resources. So I think we'll be fine. I also have a sword.
Oops.
But yeah, there's a guy down here named Radamant, and he's a bad dude. He also can summon a bunch of people, and he's not bad. Ooh, scab wizards. I know when you said scab wizards, like Union wizards or scab wizards, because they'd be like fighting on the line, but I thought of scab wizards like there's a spell for just doing gross things, like I cast scabs, and you're like, ugh, and you've got scabs all over you.
Scab Golem.
Ugh, scab golem? Ew. That is now, I'm not happy, because I have a flesh golem as a necromancer, and I know what that is now. I'm disappointed. I am disappointed in this fact. God damn it. Alright, so what we're gonna do is, we're gonna look for the Radamant. Where is he? Oh, I think I found it. It's over here. It's over here, boys.
Oh yeah, my quest log updated, so I'm assuming someone saw him.
Yep. When you find your enemy, your quest log updates. That's how you know.
Where the... I'm gonna die.
Why don't you go this way? Wrong way.
All right, boys, hold the line.
We're not even nearby.
No, I'm talking to my skeletons.
Oh.
All right, boys, hold the line.
We're also here in this.
Yes. I have a sword because I'm.
Well, there he is.
Yeah.
Birds go.
He's laughing. I remember as a kid.
He laughed when birds eat his eyes and put a nest in his brain.
Oh yeah, he's gonna die. Dead. Book of Skill. Pick that shit up. This has been done.
I don't have any.
Yeah, pick up the Book of Skill. It's on the ground, and then you click it and you get a free skill. Isn't that neat? It's a free skill. With enough free skills, you can turn in box tops and get a free go-kart. That's a lie. You cannot do that. All right, let's go through here. A Herodric go-kart. It doesn't contain... Officer, my go-kart doesn't need a safety belt. I'm a wizard. I don't need a citation.
Did somebody miss the scroll?
I did.
There's one left.
I did.
Yeah, I'm about to say, there's
I'll be
seems to
back.
one here.
I just need to sell stuff. I will be back, though. There we go. Had to make room for loot. let's see. Loot sewers. People go through there. Where's that heraldic scroll? There we go. All right, now I go through this. Always go through friends' portals. Go cart.
Where is
Homeworld
where's the cellar?
Right here, Farah. They're spread out through this area. Let's see. Cannot be traded here. Talk to Old Man Kane. The heraldic scroll, the recipe for tendies. And you're like, Alright, so what we got is then we gotta put this in there with my big old pile of gems. Because I'm gonna slowly turn it into horrible stuff. War crime materials. Okay, and then we put that there. I got my stab spear that lightnings people and stuff. Sounds like something an 8-year-old would come up with. Alright.
What do you do with the book?
You use it.
Use it, right
You get a
click.
free skill.
Free skill. It's one of the few free skills in the game. It's kind of neat.
Well then, what happened to my scroll?
You need to take that to Deckard Cain, and he'll tear it in half.
I did that.
But yeah,
You took
I have some hope for Homeworld 3. I actually do. I hope it's very nice. That's what
need
I hope.
potions. Where's the potion lady?
The potion lady. Well, she's up here, and her name is Drogna. He sounds like a man, but lots of potions. Yeah, Drognan's the potion, shield, and wand person. What a fucking cross-section. God, this Griffin's Library guy says he had 4 jaw infections this year. Fuck. I think you just pull the teeth at that point, right?
You don't need teeth if you got that many jaw issues.
I think teeth would be a luxury. Like, they'd just be like, well, they gotta come out, and, you know, just right out of the mouth.
So is there an aura you prefer? Because it doesn't really matter to me.
Thorns is great. However, I am now crossing into the Rocky Wastes. I am now going to...
Not concentration.
No. Maybe. I don't know. Whatever you want.
Yeah. As I start buying thorns. No.
Thorns is great, but you don't have to. I'm gonna go out into this desert, and I'm gonna go crazy with my sword. Look, giant birds, gonna stab those. Dude, being an adventurer would be great. Knowing that every time you swung a sword at something, you got stronger. Like, you wouldn't get arthritis. You'd be like, I'm more powerful now because I worked all day, not I'm more tired. Being an adventurer would be great. I cut things apart all day. I feel more invigorated, and now I can take all this crap and sell it for drugs. Adventure! That's why adventures would be fucking dangerous. They'd come into town and be like a superhero. I'm here to help you. But, you know, they're just high on leveling up. Really dangerous people, adventurers.
Can you send a portal?
Sure. Right there. Boop. Could you imagine the stories towns would have if adventurers came through? They'd be like, oh yeah, dude, this guy like stabbed 800 animals in the wilderness.
He had 5 ravens that killed everything I saw.
He used his birds to kill every animal in the wilderness and then left them to rot on the ground. He
just brought in non-good birds.
Just constantly killed everything. Oh wow, that person exploded. That's great. Explosion. Explosion. Magic. Looks like violence.
Are we going inside this little tomb thing?
Yes, yes we are. We are going to go in this tomb. We're going to make some money. The Stony Tomb. There are a lot of tombs in this act.
Arctic blast.
Oh, not these bastards.
Eccentric firearms. Most of mine are practical. If I don't shoot them, I don't keep them. As far as rarer or weirder, I have a Husqvarna made Mauser. those are quite nice, actually. Turn bolt as well. Oh wow! Did you just 3-wolf moon that wolf into existence?
I had the 3-wolf moon that wolf into existence.
I mean, just 3-wolf. You know? Why is there no cleric skills for arthritis or just old? Like, why wouldn't a cleric be just around the old folks' home? Just peacefully... Actually, I know why. Because if a cleric was in an old folks' home, they just make him use sleep. They'd be like, nah, just put him out.
Your corns, level 2.
So I just had like this little icy breath move. What the hell?
Fun. All right, here we go. Yep. All right, let's go down. Let's go. Yeah, he fucking three-wolf that wolf into existence. Just the howl at the moon, and then it was real. Oh, I'm about to die. Fuck! Had I not leveled up, I would have died. Holy shit. That was a little too close.
Good timing.
Yeah, that was lucky.
Oh my god. I can't die in here. That's for nerds.
No, you can die very easily in Act 2 because you start to run into those fucking beetles.
Wait, my wolf has life? This is bullshit.
Animals are made of meat? This is
my
dumb.
birds aren't. They got hollow bones. That's how they could fly.
Well, I think rule 1 of adventure...
I got a preserved head. Is that yours?
Well,
that's yours, right?
I have an idea. I have an idea for a game. Imagine a game... Yeah, I'll take that preserved head, by the way. Imagine a game... Ooh, that's a nice one, maybe. Maybe.
It's all yours.
But imagine a game where you had to be an adventurer... a town. Oh, thank you, Mr. Train. Imagine if you had to serve a town as an adventurer. Or as an adventurer's town, as it were, like a mining camp, right? Because it would be like a mining camp, I think.
Yeah.
It would be, well, hold on, I don't really want this one, but oh well. It would be like a mining camp. You would have to serve whatever adventurers do, but imagine the madness, the sheer fucking unmitigated madness of trying to deal with cursed item resale, smelting and melting all of these fucking rings and gems and shit you can't use to pay people. You can't like be like, oh yes, come work in my pawn shop, I'll pay you in like loot. You have to pay people in coin. You have to establish a local economy. So when these people come through town, they don't just steal everything. You have to, I mean, it would be hilarious to clean up after adventurers. You're like, ah yes, they killed the dragon and then, well, there were some problems. Oh, here we go. We're just gonna inch forward.
Fag.
I just think adventure economy sim would be hilarious because you're trying to run some shitty tiny kingdom that adventurers are going through, and it's like, okay, adventurers are breaking open these old dwarven holds. They're adventuring through this area. There was a great war, and now all the pieces of that are stirring again, and people are trying to find the old powers. And look, they're gonna come through this mountain pass town anyways. Make some fucking money. You're like, oh yeah,
that's
I will.
Down here?
Yeah, but you could hire a potion seller, and then you could hire a air quotes potion seller. All right, let's go. You would have to create an IRS though. You would have to for the adventurer's world. Because they'd be like, I'm a great hero. Haha, I did all this. And you're like, yeah, about that. Like, you found a bunch of money in our territories, so pay up. And he's like, but no. And I'd be like, well, no, you also drafted half the town to distract that dragon, which is now dead. So you owe us. And they're like, fuck. Majesty. Yeah, Majesty's a great game. I like Majesty, the first one. I played a little bit of the second one. I think they lost their magic. Maybe their magic was George Ledoux, I don't know. That would be kind of a fun D&D game, being an adventuring party of tax collectors. Alright, so we are sitting here and... Oh, Diggs is sitting down there. You having a fight down there, Diggs, or are you leveling up? Oh, I can only imagine a tax collector in the fucking D&D world. I think that people would kill them in very interesting ways. In terrible ways, in fact. Oh man. So, we got our health shrine and all that. Let's run this way. Now, Act 2 is pretty sprawling, but there is a way to get around things. Just find the outer wall and walk it. And you won't go completely crazy. Not completely. Oh yeah, there's a good point. Dan Pitzer says, don't forget when they haul in 400,000 pieces of Electrum coin from an empire that's been dead for centuries and try to spend it at face value. That would be horrible. Like, just, you know, some ancient dead empire in your backyard, and you're like, oh wow, they dug up this thing, and they're like, well, here's this coin that's worth more than everything in the region. You're like, oh, fuck.
What about that? That's
all
around
right.
my door.
Was it bacon? Oh. There we go. Refilling shrine. Gonna have some of that. Be nice to have a shrine out in a park that you just, like, prayed to for a second and made you feel better, you know? I guess that's kind of a park bench, but more magic.
Birds, kill your birds.
Bird-on-bird violence in the Black Pants Legion. Time to destroy aminals. Ooh, money. Can you imagine the difficulty of being a D&D appraiser? In any of these small towns. Like, just your average D&D appraiser that would have to come in. A magic ring comes in. You're like, oh, it's a magic ring. You're like, I don't know. And it's like, well,
What's
quick.
there a random dude's head on the map?
What? Oh, it's, that's a statue. It's one of them statues. It's part of this whole, look upon my works ye mighty in despair sort of Ozymandian thing they have going on with this empire out here.
Nice.
It was once mighty, and as suggested, or mightier, and has since lost much of its territory to wildness and desert.
Not as mighty as it used to be.
Not as mighty. The man had a hat, and it was amusing, but it did not prevent his downfall. Mighty hat. Alright, let's roll this way. Ooh, water. As we all know, when you find a well in the desert, you should drink everything immediately as quickly as possible. Ah yes, mana. Smash. Excellent. So, we are now running around the map trying to find the exit. And I am going to run up to this. They were mighty warriors, but no longer. I have found the path. Follow me, boys. Come this way. This way. This way. Where is the other one? Does the other one need help?
Casually using a one of these.
What kind of?
On my inventory.
All my nectar. Oh god, my inventory is completely full as well. Shit. Hello. Ah yes, it's a one-of-a-kind ancient demon in a bucket. I'll give you $4. It's the best I can do. The economy's very tight. Please believe me.
You ain't wrong.
The world is darker every day.
I'll wait till everyone goes in.
I'm sad.
Do you use my portal?
I did.
Okay, I won't go through yours then. I'll end up somewhere else.
Yes.
Here.
I have collected many runes. Alright, I'm gonna go through digs, and then we go blah, 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 there. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna go this way.
He's already in there. Go get him.
Have him call an expert in. Yeah, Deckard Cain would not call another expert. He's like, I'm the last of the Horadrim. And you're like, so you're the last of an ancient race of wizards, so you say, that no one has ever seen or referred to. So
Yes.
they can't really prove if you are or aren't one of them. He's like, well,
Yes.
I got trapped in a cage because I was looking for a sandwich. And those demons tricked me. They called me old and stupid. Then they killed me in Diablo 3 to make people care. But they didn't, because the protagonist was strange. And no one cared. Fiesta Pale is the devil. All right.
That
Where are we
is a
going?
true ball. Fiesta ball. And there's a walkway up here.
Yeah, that goes to the next area. But let's
Okay.
oh, hold on. I gotta change my. Whoops. There we go. That's the sound of me switching weapons. It's very technical. Emerald. I have an emerald. Excellent.
Bird kill bird.
Emerald?
Yeah, Emerald Lagasse. The guy who said BAM a lot. Made a
yeah.
career of it. Now, I guess saying BAM as a chef is a pretty... It's a pretty weird way to make a living. But now that I think about it, I think it would be weirder if he made a living as a boxer with the same catchphrase.
Right.
Sorry, just imagining some guy in the ring going BAM! Just
No.
drilling people.
Mortician.
A mortician. BAM! Yeah, no, that doesn't
Thank
really.
you for the service. It was wonderful and so respectful. Bam.
BAM! See, there's not a lot of careers that works. That I'm sitting here going like, this doesn't. Oh wait, we're looking for the Maggot lair under the dry hills. So look for a butthole. It's somewhere in here, and it's terrible. We're gonna have to it's terrible. We're gonna have to go down a bunch of little tunnels, and they're all shit. And there's maggots in there. It's just a combination of bad things. It's like finding a millipede in the shower.
We have scorpions out here.
Scorpion.
Where's this butthole of yours?
I don't know, but I don't like that kind of talk in church. It's like, Deckard, this isn't church. Ah, so a rap battle you want, eh? Very well, I'll lay it down. And then you're like, well...
My name is
and he's-
Decker Kane, and I'm here to say the Horizon Cube changes every day.
I change potions into crack cocaine. You're like, well, where's the rest of the lyrics? What? I'm Deckard Kane.
Over here.
Yeah, it's up here. Let's wait. Yeah, we gotta go up. Let's go up the stairs. Let's go up the stairs. Wow, that guy is headless. You wonder if the town guards are found dead this far from town. What were they doing this far from town? And who's gonna fucking see it? Who's gonna fucking see it? Why would you put this far from town? We would see
Because
it.
they knew we were coming.
Really?
Probably not.
I wouldn't think so. I just
Well,
think
get
this
in
is. I just think this is a bad guy. Oh yeah, go play Nebulous. It's fun. That's been some good fucking fun. Also been playing some Call to Arms and Gates of Hell, which I may play on this stream or on WVPL with Dab. Either or. But RTS has always been kind of a thing I enjoy, even if I'm middling at it. Alright, here we go. We're gonna run this way now. We're gonna have a nice, fine walk through the desert, and we're gonna find some people.
Looking for a butthole.
Yeah, we gotta go find a desert butthole. That is exactly what we're looking for. But yeah, I don't know. You know who I miss on TV? You know who was fun on TV back in the day? Ron Popeil.
Ron Pope.
If you have insomnia long enough in the past 30 years, you knew the work of Ron Popeil. He was the guy who was like, hey.
Found the butthole.
Oh, you did? Cool. But yeah, he was that is not it. That's Halls. Wait, that's Halls of the Dead. That's, yeah, no. Hey, Mattis Guardian, this way.
Huh? What way?
We gotta go to the Halls of the Dead. That's the first part. Are you C4 using? No, I'm not. No, Ron Popeil. Popeil. He's the guy who invented spray on hair spray on hair. Go look up Ron Popeil or Ronco spray on hair. You go look that up, and I cannot make that up. That is Randolph P. Checker's levels of bullshit. And he took a toaster oven and put a rotisserie in it, so you could make like your own rotisserie chicken on your counter. That was a big one for a while. He made a lot of stuff. He was a TV salesman, and certainly an icon of an era. A P.T. Barnum of Technicolor. P-O-P-E-I-L. Ron Popeil. Ronco. Yeah. That's set it and forget it. Yes, that is exactly it. Set it and forget it. That is, that was his thing of, you are too busy to roast a chicken, so you need to jam it into this toaster oven so it can slowly turn on your counter, and then you set it and forget it. And how could you forget it? Because your whole house is going to smell like chicken in about 3 minutes. But yeah, it was an interesting time on television. Yeah. I don't know if he invented everything. I know he held patents on it. I don't know if he was like the actual guy in the dark, like doing the math on this and being like, well, how many turns a minute is good for chicken? I think he probably hired a guy and said, could you design an X or Y? Or maybe he did, I don't know. But I do know spray on hair. That's what the man sold. He was a solutions-oriented capitalist, as you know. America's produced many of them. We've had our J.P. Morgans and our Rockefellers and our Ron Popeils. Oh, what a gilded age. Not being serious at all. Oh, I found a way down to a lower level. Excellent.
All right.
I do like the George Foreman grill, because there were always little grills like that. George Foreman just put his name on it, and then everyone's like, this is the best grill ever. And I was like, I saw that shit in Sky Mall for years. It was just like, hey, you want to make a hamburger and you want to make your whole kitchen smell like burning hamburger? Well, if you get hamburger iron, TM, you could make hamburger, dry. I was like, really? What's the process? Well, you take these hamburgers out and you put them on your counter and you burn them. And then your whole house smells like burned ass hamburger. It's always raw in the middle.
Burn ass burger.
Thank God for ironing board hamburger cooker. Like, I got one of those one year as a gift. Someone got me one as a gift and was like, I know you like meat. And I said, thank you. I used it once, I used it twice, and then I gave it to someone else who swore it also could not cook them good hamburgers.
Not enough mana.
Oh yeah, Chia. My God. Chia. I remember that. There was so much weird crap on TV. That was a whole era. The one thing
woken up middle of the night to like, arms of an angel. You're like, stop.
Oh.
Or like someone trying to sell you a whole crap ton of swords and knives.
I loved the late night cutlery guys. Those people acted like they came from a dimension of edged weapons. They acted like they descended from on high of a dimension of edged weapons and stabbing implements, and that they were here to save your life because you were a mighty warrior and needed only the best. And they always had southern accents, so you'd have some guy come out and he'd be like, hey man, you know what you need? You need some of these ninja stars. And then they'd like throw them into foam, and people would just call in and light up and be like, man, I had a whole mess of them ninja stars, and I got attacked by a bar, and I threw a whole fistful and it ran off. You guys saved my life. You know, and I mean, it just endless shit like that at 3 a.m. People ask why I'm an insomniac. Well, because that was TV then. And that was always fascinating. Oh man. Mall Ninja shit. Those were the best. Or Ginsu. Remember the Ginsu commercials? I I actually bought a set of Ginsu knives, and I have them
We have
now.
Ginsu right now.
I use them right now, and you know what? They are good enough. they cut everything I try to cut the first time. And I'm like, all right, good enough. I know a lot of people who have a lot of fancy fucking knives. They're like, oh, these are made in Germany, and you know, this one is Gordon Ramsay's favorite for stabbing ducks. And I'm like, that's cool. This one is $8 for the whole set. Like, it came with a box. I threw it away. All right, let's see. Raise Skellington? Yeah, I need a lot more Skelly mastery. Because Duriel is no slouch. Oh, man. Oh, shift emerald, amethyst. There we go. Yeah, dude.
Radric cubes over here.
Horadric cube. If you take things and put it into the Horadric cube, you can combine them into different things.
Damn,
You can do everything but turn back time and snatch love away from that which you lost. That's gone forever, as are restraining orders. Alright, we need to go back to town. I think Deckard Cain would be a fucked up old man. And I think the reason he'd be a fucked up old man, just personally speaking, is because he seems unbothered by everything. He's like, oh, it's terrible. And I'm like, this whole civilization died from inside out. Like, it burned itself down. And he's like, regrettably, I can do nothing about the demon baby. And you're like, but that was your job. And he's like, no. I told everyone and then left. I'm like, you asshole. Alright. There we go. Alright, what else do we want? Ooh, a superior helm. Excellent. I will put crystals into this helm, and I will earn crystally power, just like all of those people on Etsy.
Gotta believe.
Dude, I just bought gloves of wealth. This guy at the store said these gloves will make me so much money, and girls will like me. They never lie at the store. Don't worry about it. Alright, let's see. Helms. Gotta check the manual on skulls. That's fun. Let's see. Poison resist. That's boring. Let's see. Better chance of getting magic items is always exciting. However, Helm's attack rating, defense, mana, light. Ooh, light. Yeah,
I can't.
yes, I need light right now. I'll take that. I have a light helm. Now we will see how dark this game is. Alright, cool. Halls of the Dead, level 3. Okay, cool. Now we need to go back to town. I forgot because I'm dumb. And then we need to go back out and find the next parts. Alright, quest. Return to lady for a reward. Thank you. Thank you, lady. I appreciate it. She gave me a reward. You can talk to her. That's closed. Alright, next quest.
Where's the reward lady? I didn't get a reward.
I'm standing by her, and she's like, thank you. She actually used to give you the skill book, and then they patched that out for some reason.
She didn't give me jack.
Well, Sorry. I don't know what she gives anymore, actually, because they changed it. 110
She
and
gives
earlier.
nothing.
Yeah. We have to go find the far oasis to find the shaft. Ooh. Alright. That's gross. Giggity. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go in here, and we're gonna go to the Dry Hills. And then we have to march our asses back up there. And I'll drop a portal. And then
Why
we'll
can't
have
I go? I can't go to the Dry Hills.
Yeah, not yet. You can't? Wait, you don't have the thing?
Send me a portal.
Portal. There's the portal. Thing to the Dry Hills is to the east. I'm gonna get up them ramp stairs again. Someone came out here and cut some very nice stairs out of this rock. I wish I could have more skeletons.
I went over here and
I really
they would
do.
have this whole area mapped.
Yeah.
I think we want to go up these stairs and then way to the right.
Yes,
Is what
indeed.
I think.
That is think what we need to do.
Or left.
You need to go into the desert and find the shaft. I'm not creepy or vague. I'm here to help. I'm Deckard Cain. I invented cocaine. That's why it's named after me. You're like, I don't think you did. I'm not a liar. The demons trapped me because I was asleep. They've cast a spell on my face. They made it tired. They also used their dumb spell on me. It worked very well.
Mm-hmm.
I dropped a portal if you want. Oh, you're almost here.
Almost.
My name is Deckard Cain. I like bacon sandwiches.
My guy is incapable of walking up a 3-foot hill.
Well, dude, you gotta get that leg day. Have you ever seen somebody who just, like, lifted and they were jacked, but their legs were just toothpicks? And they just walk around and they're like, yeah, I'm giant. I'm like, are you alright? Like, did you have some, like, dystrophy or something? And they're like, no, I lift. And I'm like, the arms do, yeah. I mean, I'm not in the best shape in the world, but, you know. Alright, I'll be quiet. I'm just gonna walk through the desert.
With a horse with no name.
With a horse and no name. It's good to get out of the rain. Because in the desert, you can't remember your name. Because there ain't no... Oh, God. I'm just gonna keep going. Alright, here we go. Let's find some fun.
Where that fun at?
Where is the fun? I wish for it. Ah, thank Christ. There we go. Good. Good. It's called a death beetle. I named it that because it kills you. It kills you with violence. Did you know the death beetle is used to be violent toward people in violent ways? That's why it's called the death beetle.
What the fuck is this thing? Oh, it's a nest.
It's a nest for the death beetle and the death birds. I named them that because I'm smart. I'm Deckard Cain.
He's Deckard Cain.
Deckard Cain.
Deckard Cain.
Cain facts.
Cain fast with Cain.
I once drank a citronella candle to keep mosquitoes away.
Oh. I'm sure it'll come through your pores eventually.
No one can stop me. I eat cactus for breakfast. Where is the maggot lair? Why are all these urns just laid out? Whose wagon was this?
Oh, there's some stairs way over here.
Yeah, there's stairs up here. What a happy place, huh? Wow, you could... That's a really nice artifact. Because, look, it looks like just a sheer wall when you stand right here. I think that's cool. Nice. Alright, that is nice. Alright, time to kill people with sticks and stones and skeletons. That is the best I got. I will walk away now. Yeah. I think that's probably one of the many reasons why it's best I don't stream on my own on Twitch, because people could clip that.
Hey, we found the maggot's lair.
Ah, excellent.
Ew.
Yeah, it's gross. I told
I don't
you
know what I expected.
It's not as bad in the OG. In the OG, it just looks like an ant mound. It's very dry looking, but if you use the new graphics, it's very snotty looking.
It's very slimy, yeah.
But if you hit G and look at the OG, it just looks like a kind of like you feel like you're in an ant mound.
Yeah, you're right. It is very that as much goop.
Yeah, they changed its flavor, as it were.
Oh god, I'm dying.
Don't worry, I'm bringing skeletons up there. They should be helping, in theory.
Oh, get out of my way. Too many summons.
This is the worst part of this act. Isn't Ric Flair a fossil by now? Woo!
Yeah, but
He's
his
planning
fossil
another
keeps
match.
brewing.
Oh, is he planning
God,
another
that's
match? How is that gonna work out?
Yeah, another retirement match. He's like 70-something years old and has a pacemaker.
Well, he's gonna be pacemaking and ass beating in the steel cage of death. Am I right? Woo! I hope he doesn't match anything. I really am worried now.
Probably okay.
Are you sure? I mean, no, what if they put him in a fight and they CGI'd the shit out of it? So they put his face on someone, like the Grand Moff Tarkin thing, right? So like, oh, Ric Flair, yes, he's fighting all these people, and he's very, very deadly as a man, and then they have him like, you know, they put his face on somebody who's like 7 feet tall. I hate this whole fucking level. It's just nothing but gross sounds. Sand maggot, ugh.
I'm on the second set of stairs.
Oh, you found it? I'm still over here killing a bunch of them. I also have a hat of light, which is really useful because now I can see everything, and normally I'm in the dark on this piece of shit map. Alright, here we go. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 bum 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 bum. Alright. And you guys disappeared, so I'm assuming over here is still the area. As my skeletons try to find their way and fight through. Thank God I have light. Light! Aziz, light. Alright, let's go this way. And then around here. There you are. Alright, thank you for coming back up. Ugh. What a terrible area. I need more skeletons. Yeah, the only good bug is a dead bug. I'm doing my part.
Dragonflies are pretty good. They eat bugs.
Yeah, they are. I just don't like them because they're weird shaped and very loud, and they fly up in my face. And I always fear they're going to attack me. I know they won't, but I'm very easily startled.
They might.
I can't go. You must go, Dig. I cannot walk past.
I'm blocking.
Oh, you do that multiplayer on this, and people die. It's hilarious. Back in the day, you'd be like, "Oh, I'm lagging, LOL," and they would just die.
My birds don't need to get around. Get him, man.
Now, if you were a sorcerer, this level is hilarious. All you have to do is line up alleys of fire and kill. I know.
God, I keep dying.
Still not 99 skeletons. I'm doing my part as best I can. Alright, let's do it. Ooh, a lot of skeletons. No, there's no cuts. This is not a recording. Who would say that? I'm doing my part.
Blue pile.
Oh God, there's a bunch of them back here. They got them lightning. They got them lightning bits on them, and they shoot lightning out. Also, they have a ridiculous amount of money. So whatever these bugs are doing economically, very profitable. These bugs have
a lot of shiny.
Oh, dude, these bugs have a very robust economy. I mean, I'm seeing evidence of, you know, maybe a primitive culture, but one that certainly loves money. We can work with these people.
They can work Breslev if you just raise them back up.
Well, right. I meant as material. I'm going to take their money. This is necromancy. I mean, come on. I'll just wait until they're, you know, busy. Well, that lady's having a time. All right. I'm just going to go this way.
Over here.
Man, what a terrible could you imagine if this is your day? Like, you have to run around these little tunnels as a bug man? It's like, all right, go to the front door, and you're like, ugh. Hold on, I'll get there. My Amazon package is here. All right, here we go. Where's that?
I bet they get to stop working at 5.
No, they don't. Everybody's working for the weekend in Bugtown. That's the rule. Bugs have a long work day. For something called a death beetle, I don't think it really is all that dangerous. Now watch as I stand behind the paladin who has much heavier
I found a
armor.
death worm. Help me. Ah! It's blue. I don't like it.
Oh, there's a
Sir
bunch
Beef,
of them
go
up there.
fight it.
There's a bunch of them.
Back in this room, Beef. Go get it.
Hold on, just come into the tube. We are fighting in many tubes. The tubes of fighting.
The birds will deal with it.
No, this is Rattenkrieg. We are having a moment here. Alright.
Fuck.
Oh yeah, you got murdered.
God.
Hold on.
I got it.
I'm gonna drop a portal. Oh wow, a zombie head. Nice. Let's look at that. What's that do?
It's mine. Leave it alone.
What? No, that's not yours. Don't worry about it. Every head I find
Don't
is
take
mine.
my head.
That's the rule.
Don't use my head.
I set a portal up you can come through if you want it. My skeletons are trying to fight people. They're just not doing a great job.
Give me my
They
head
need
back.
supervisors.
I need my body.
Just click around there. I'm sure you'll find it. All right, let me go check on.
It's good. We're good.
Oh, you're good. All right, back
I
up
mean, there's
this way.
some stuff in there, but
Yeah.
Oh, it's back here. Wait, how do I?
Uh-oh. No, you got it.
Aha.
Back to violence. Yes.
send the teeth at him.
I don't have any. I'm a zoomancer. Strictly a zoomancer. And I'm an organic, free-range paleo zoomancer.
Orkin man.
Yeah. God, we should have just gassed this place. It's the only way to be sure.
Oh, all sorts of doodads.
Yeah, I see doodads, but... Ooh, a ruby. I like gems. They're fun.
Well, look at all the stuff.
Alright, here we go. We're gonna run... Oh, just run through that portal. Don't worry. Time and space. It's no big deal. It's no big deal. Just a little bit of time and space, guys. Alright, then we go this way. Alright, destroy them. Destroy the worm. Corrupt them all. Well, I mean, that's oh, we found it. Yep, it's the big one. It's the gross one. It's the giant one. Alright, yep. Alright, let's get in here and just... Yep, they're magic resistant. Cold enchanted as well. Fun person. Alright. Well, blow them up. That's what you get. That's what you get for existing.
Staff of Kings.
Ah, the Staff of Kings. Did you know that I once knew a guy named Jerry? He told me that I wasn't allowed to park at Costco. I told him he was wrong. I have the Staff of Kings. He said, that's not a Staff of Kings, that's a curtain rod. I said I'd kill you with a hammer. And that's why I'm banned from Costco. Alright, let's go this way. Yep. Alrighty.
I can got your shaft.
The Staff of Kings. Yes, now we need to go find the thing. We have to go find
Is
the
there any?
amulet.
Can I take these items out of my inventory now?
Sure. Yeah, put them in your stash. Do whatever you want. Have fun.
Good day.
Staff of Jerry.
Staff of Jerry? What does that mean? Staff of Jerry. What does Staff of Jerry do?
His name is Jerry.
Is Jerry good at making staves, or just is this like a part-time thing, or?
No, it's just...
I mean, I'm just wondering. Like, does he have a side business? Does he do estimates, or like you gotta like know somebody to get in good with Jerry?
No, it's just his staff, that's all.
All right, okay.
Plays length reduced.
Skeletal mage, eh? Skeletal mastery, eh? Terror, eh? Let's see. That's too expensive because I ain't got that kind of money. I don't have any of that kind of money. I'm a very poor necromancer. I'm in fact one of the poorest necromancers there is in the wide world of necromancy.
83,000. I don't know what to
Fire,
do with it.
lightning, and cold.
I never bought anything.
I think necromancers would have at least calcium deposits. I'll try to keep the jokes to a minimal.
You're doing a good job so far.
Oof. I can merge gems with a cube. Yes, I've been playing this game since the 90s.
So what do we do with the staff? Do we need it?
Put it in your inventory for now. We're gonna use it later.
My stash?
Yes, your stash. You will place it in the stash. Now we have to go to the far
Stash,
oasis.
man.
Yes.
It won't go in my...
Come through the portal. Just hanging out with Bones Malone and the Spooky Boys. Alright, we need to go find something. The next part of the quest is actually to search for the Claw Viper Temple, which will naturally progress as we get further in. So don't worry, let's just keep fighting and killing things that are different than us. I drank a gallon of pee. I saw it on YouTube. It was entitled How to Hydrate. Bear Grylls did it. He squeezed it out of elephant poop.
Its own pee out of elephant poop?
Yes. I actually saw him like squeeze water out of turds, and I was like, wow. That's
Survival makes you do anything, man.
I'm just wondering if that was like, did he come up with that like from surviving, or did he come up from with that from like just
Personal preference.
Yeah, like, cause he's like, hey, I prefer to hand squeeze my turd water, you know. I don't just buy store.
I can respect that.
Store-bought turd water is so old-fashioned.
It's nature's filter.
My skin hardens, yo.
Excellent. Harden that skin. Harden the shit out of
Maybe
it.
I won't die to like 2 bites now.
He will absolutely die to 4 bites now. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, get him. Yeah, oh, they can't even hurt me. I'm dying. Ah.
Yeah, lightning
Birds,
resist would be good on this level.
Oh yes, lightning resist is fantastic on this level. There are so many assholes that when you hit, turn into lightning. It's terrible.
Not very cash money, though.
It is very not cash money of them. However, Skeleton Army is doing quite well. And by that I mean they're alive. Scelemancer. Time to drink the well dry.
That was that famous guy again.
Yeah, he was pretty big. He said, you know what I'm gonna do with my rain? And they said, what? And he's like, put my head in the desert. And people are like, fuck, man.
He's like, oh yeah? That's not impressive? How about every area of the desert? You can see my head everywhere.
Every so often, I paid my government to just put a head in the desert. The moral of the story is, that's how you get ahead in the desert.
Nice.
Oh god, I found the lost city. Alright, over here. It's gonna get wild.
Found the lost.
I found the lost city. I found it.
I don't know, the birds with me say it was me, and your guys
Damn
can't
it.
talk. So.
Alright, that's fine.
It got really dark suddenly.
Yeah, I told you it would progress. So, anyways, somewhere down here is the Claw Viper Temple, and we have to go break their shit, and it will restore light to the land.
No, not the light.
The light's pretty good.
You got a light helmet, though.
I do. I have a flashlight helmet. Wee woo.
You got a... Wee woo.
Wee woo. Yeah, see, there was once a civilization here that made brick walls and all sorts of
Oh, I
things.
found Pulsei. He's a gross green version of a guy.
Well, ew. Pulse Eye. Gross. Oh, hey, excuse me. I have a Zamble in my face. Non-union zombies have to die. It's just the, it's the way. Man, we're getting...
I got no more health potions.
Yeah, we're getting our asses kicked out here. This is rough. Oof.
I got a paladin only shield. Do you want it, man?
Sure.
Or drop it.
All right, let's grab this gold.
The Loth Rock Hard Rock shield.
Heraldic.
Heraldric, Harold. I'm gonna drink all the water again.
Yes, just Herald's shield. Yes.
Harold's shield. Yeah, see, Claw Viper. That does sound like Clanner filth. Well, let's go nuke him. All right. Ow, that was not nice. Stab, stab, stab.
He stabs at you.
Yeah, I'm down to help her. Jeez. The lady I hired in the first thing, the intern didn't live. But she's been promoted to employee.
Too.
No, it's alright. I promoted her to employee. And the standard...
My archer chick also got murdered, though.
No, and promoted to employee as well. She joined the union. You see what I mean?
Uh-oh.
Nobody's unemployed out here. Everyone joins the union. You see what I mean? It's self-perpetuating. I
maxed out my ravens.
You maxed out your ravens? You're like, I am at peak raven. Oh wow, they have fire turret things out here. That's pretty amazing. I imagine there's just like a little imp in there throwing fireballs.
Got a big lighter and a stack of bottle rockets.
So somebody's asking, can Matt Asgardian do Ernie from Bert and Ernie? I've never heard Matt Asgardian do a voice, like, ever. That's a weird request.
He's a famous voice actor.
I forget which one is Ernie. I forget.
The one that Bert's hey Bert. That's Ernie.
Yes.
And then
I
Bert's just the one.
It sounds like Diggs does it better. Does it pretty good.
Actually, mine was Kermit on accident. Apparently, they're pretty close.
There may be some relation.
Hey Bert.
There's some stairs over here.
Yeah, that's a hard voice to do.
Pretty good though.
No,
Hey Bert.
yeah. See, it's like Christopher Walken. Like everyone has a Christopher Walken, but not everyone has like a good Christopher Walken.
Aloe does a pretty solid.
Aloe does a great Christopher Walken. Well, we were talking on the podcast about, like, you know, who would you want to cast as a Starfleet officer, and I said Christopher Walken, and I would have him play just cold, dead eyes and random statements like he has horrible space PTSD, right? So he'd be like, space is my friend, and he'd be like, what? And then he'd just say nothing. And then like a minute later, he's like, it's so cold.
We're all gonna die. Engage.
You can't be afraid of things that are made of air.
You don't want to stick. Come on.
Yeah, that would be great. I would laugh my ass. Oh, yeah.
Hey Sulu, does this thing get pawned?
The man driving the ship says we're going to die. Better have a cocktail.
Your computer.
The usual. Just drinking on the bridge. Well, Horatio did it, so.
Hey computer, you got it the 6:05 on the Belmont Stakes.
Oh, hey.
Isn't there like a night shift for like the?
There has to be. There has to be a night shift captain. No, there has to be a night shift captain. I would think on a starship. However, we did hear that that Christopher Walken is going to be the Emperor in Dune Part 2, and I think that's going to be fan-fucking-tastic. Because if you need someone to play the Emperor of a space galaxy that's crazy, Christopher Walken is probably your guy.
Wasn't there a Next Generation episode where Geordi was like the night captain, night guy on charge or something?
I know Voyager had a few episodes where they were like, oh, it's the people who are in charge when nobody's looking. And I'm like, oh yeah, those people. And then it's like minor character development stuff, you know? I mean, I know the night shift captain might be the XO, but what if what if we're saying like Starfleet, they would have a starship captain, like an A shift and B shift. So you have like an A shift captain and a B shift captain on a ship that has like 5,000 people on it. I think that'd be kind of funny.
Like when you eat at Wendy's at 3 p.m. on a Sunday afternoon and it takes 9 hours.
Why would a druid hate snakes?
Why would a druid hate snakes? Because they're not natural, maybe? They're like twisted with magic?
I'm pretty sure. I mean, I don't think everything's normal snakes are normal.
I don't know. I mean, maybe your druid is like really racist toward other creatures. Like he's like, only my creature friends are cool. Not racist, just don't like them.
If I didn't summon them, I don't want them.
Yeah. So if they're not mine, if they don't come to me, they're not cool. And you're like, wow. That's a bit dark. Oh, cool. A crystal sword. That looks really dangerous. I can't wait to hurt myself on accident.
It's gonna be very, very sharp.
Oh man, I'm dying from poison because something shit
too.
on me. Yeah, something bad did. These snake people do a lot of poison. They're very big into it. Also, ends in row. Very good. See, oh, I was gonna say, believe it or not, fun little strange fact. The Knife Fight City Cinematic Universe has a wiki. And people have been filling that out pretty well. They have a Discord as well, and they've been very, very, very active on that wiki, filling out all sorts of stuff of the Knife Fight City Cinematic Universe. It's been an interesting writing group, and I've contributed a few things, but mostly they've done the magic, and that's I believe still open source. I believe those people are all just accepting open contributors and slowly shaping it into being its own very weird thing. And I think it's fantastic because people are just making up movie stuff about fake movies, and it's I mean, so far I've laughed my ass off.
I will not give my support.
You will not give your support until it's a real film. That's what you've said.
Right.
That is your threshold. Until that is a real film, even though there is a shirt of the film.
I have 2 of those shirts.
But it is not. So we've done merch of we've done a charity shirt for a movie that.
We're going in reverse.
We're going in reverse. We've not yet made the film. I suppose I'll have to at some point, which will require millions of dollars.
Don't worry. I'm sure you have some friends that'll. Oh god.
Oh god. Yeah, there's shit everywhere. Knife fights. See? Oh shit. Leave me alone. All right. Yeah, I'm not that ambitious a filmmaker. What I'm saying is that is an uncomfortable amount of money for me to manage to make a film. I could probably shoot it for 50 grand.
I'm sure with just you can just I don't know. There's so many ways to make movies. They don't got to be like a live action. It could be like a comic for all I care.
Well, no. What you would have to do is
puppets.
You could shoot a 90-minute feature in probably 3 or 4 weekends if you had some volunteers and about $50,000. Renting equipment is common, so that wouldn't be hard.
Back this way.
That way? Is that the way?
Yep.
So what do you?
He doesn't know, don't trust him.
This is their temple of these snake people. What do you think they're worshiping in here?
Snakes.
Snakes? You think they're just walking around going yes the whole time?
I mean, we worship Jesus. Do we go around saying human?
Yes. All right.
Maybe they got a snake Jesus.
Sneezes. Why are we inventing things like this? All right. Oh shit! We have to go down to this lower level. Meta's Guardian has triggered the fight.
Oh no!
All right, here we go. We have to smash their altar. Smash the false altar, brother. Destroy them, the non-believers.
Like
Yeah, just smash all their shit. Don't worry about them. Kill them all. They're non-believers. They don't believe in the light of Zorg. Yep, time to die. Yep, destroy it.
Okay.
There we go.
Later, nerd.
Oh, I died. Wow. Can you
Sounds
drop
like
a portal,
something you
please?
shouldn't-
I got stuck in.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna run
Yeah, you're
across
good.
town as the quest completes. I'm gonna act like I helped. Oof. Oh, people need snake facts. Oh, well.
Snake fact. Most people aren't snakes.
Yeah, I would say that snake facts. Snakes in the wild are equal parts danger and sleepy. You're welcome.
Can't argue that.
Equal parts danger and sleepy. Now, which part is which, you don't know. You cannot know. I'm not a snakeologist. I don't have a PhD in snakeology or snake studies, but I will say this. Most snakes in the wild are equal parts sleepy and danger. Thank you for coming to my text talk. Dun, 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 dun.
Copyright strike.
Yeah, that guy has been hitting them strikes. But then again, people try to take his music for like 15 years. So I get it. Because people are like, this is Nano Treason theme number 2. And the guy's like, no, it's fucking Flip Flap. I named it back then. It's mine. You can't just take it and call it something else. And he's like, and people are like, oh, people own things. The Space Station 13 community learned a lesson. But yeah. Oh, alright. I'm running out of jewel space. But I picked up the amulet, I believe. I think. Or did I?
The Viper.
Oh, there it is.
Resistance to poison.
Yep, now put it together with the fucking staff and the Heradric Cube, and now you have the Heradric Staff. Ta-da! Done. Alright, now it's time to make some drugs. I mean gems. Alright, there, and there, and there. Yep. Oh, look, it's Deckard
I
Cain.
have the Heradric Staff. Nobody with the Heradric Staff.
He is a weird guy. He really loves Heradric stuff. He's always at the swap meets for Heradric shit. You know, he's always on HeradricSingles.com. He's burning up the forums there. He's looking for some...
Use as a weapon.
Yeah, he's an interesting guy. You can use the Heradric Staff as a weapon, if you want, along with some of the other magical items like Charcy's Hammer and other things you pick up, but... Long term.
Sorry, I don't know what to buy. I just keep picking up stuff. I have stuff that's like level 3. I don't know what I'm supposed to get.
That'll happen for a while, and then I'll slow down. All right, so here's what we're gonna do.
Ravens.
Now we need to go out in the desert and find a place to put this stupid fucking cube. Thank you, Mr. Train. Yes, I hear you.
Do we need to bring the cube?
I believe so. All right, here we go. Deckard Cain. You have the Heradric Staff. Great. Now you can go, not have to pay for parking. All right, now we go this way. And we get into the fun stuff.
Oh, Russia's too.
All right. Yep, follow me this way, boys.
Hello.
This guy is trying to start a conversation, but I'm going to do the autistic thing and just stare off in space and hope he goes away. And then hope my friends can talk to them for me. Shit. God. All right. Yeah, okay. All right, down to the harem, boys. Boys, down to the harem. What a nice harem.
Man, they're really doing some good business down here.
Not enough pillows, I would think. I think this would just be...
Harem level 2?
Alright, yep. We got to go down in harems. Alright, then we got to get to one of my favorite levels in gaming ever. The Arcane Sanctuary. I always think it's really cool. Reminds me of MC Escher, and I really like it. Oh man, there's people shooting shit everywhere, and I'm down skeletons. That's not nice. Oh yeah, there's monsters down here, and that's right. It can't just be a nice harem.
Are all these skeletons former harem people?
Probably. Don't worry, I'll bring them into the Union. 1 second. Up, converting them. Union, done. Handled. There's a sound of unionization. Skeletons.
Cellar 1? I don't think I'm supposed to go there.
Oh yeah, we're going down. But 1 second, I gotta decide. Which of my skeletons do I want?
That one looks like up though.
1 moment, we need to go down.
We're here then.
Ah yes, welcome to the Thoughtorium. Ah yes, this is where I keep the thoughts, the Thoughtorium in the basement. I mean, this is a lot of room for harem. This is an excessively large harem. No wonder they had so many problems. You know? Because think about it, they
no
had
shield.
they had so many problems with like fallen outer areas and like shit and civil service and disrepair and dead guards. And like, no wonder all your money went into harem. I mean, I understand the impulse. That's a good investment for any dude, but I mean, financially, it's irresponsible.
Take the stairs.
I will. I'm just arguing about the man's harem.
You can do it on the stairs.
All right, I'm going down the stairs. I'm going down the stairs.
On the Zappy Zoo.
Excellent. I will use my sword of skeleton rays. It raises skeletons. It also, in another way, makes them. So it's dual-purpose sword. It's a long and short-range weapon. It does two things.
Green shit in here. Whoop.
Yeah, I know the pseudo-Arabic Inya is pretty rockin' as a soundtrack. Like, there's a lot of... All of Diablo's soundtracks were just nice. I always was reminded by Act 2's soundtrack of Fallout. Original Fallout, especially around the hub and shit. Oh, hold on. I found the waypoint in case we ever need it. But I guess we don't. I'll go down to where you guys are. Wait, did you guys... Where are you guys? Where did you guys go?
2 levels down.
Coming back.
You're 2 levels down. Jesus. You left me fighting a whole army.
Yeah, we found the down arrow right away, so it was kind of like, cool.
You crazy bastards.
That was my mother's name.
Alright, here we go. God, there's a lot of cellars. Now, here's the other problem. The cellars with a dungeon are right above the harem. So you're saying, like, if you arrest a criminal, you have to, like, drag him through the harem? Like, to take him down to the dungeon, he has to, like, be dragged through the harem, like, all through the floors? That's also not good. I mean, also, this is where their storage is. Be like, hold on, I gotta go get a sandwich. Walk through the harem to get a sandwich. 3 layers of it. I got lost in the Thautorium.
Tons of pee. Found a cool thingy.
Like, if I had a harem, I think I would try to diversify it in terms of... Oh, portal, yep, here it is. I think I'd try to diversify my harem. I'd be like, look, I understand the job is to, like, you all to be comfort for me or whatever, but what if we got into small manufacture, cottage industry, iron forging, and maybe jewelry or whitesmithing in time? I mean, think of the markup. And they're like, please leave.
Well, this place looks way better in the new version than it did.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
I'm in like...
Okay, are you guys ready? We're gonna go through the portal. My favorite level.
This is fantastic.
I wish it would sound really great, but my neighbor has a motorcycle, and he thinks it's very important to idle it at about this time every day, and then sometimes run the engine up to maximum right as he does so. And so he does this, I believe, to figure out how much oil he can get to leave the engine.
Ghoul Lord. You're not allowed to be a lord if you're a ghoul.
No, he says he's a ghoul lord, but I don't recognize him. I'm very anti-monarchist. The zombie and necromancy union is very anti-monarchist, very much so.
The hell are these specters? Oh, those are fun.
Oh, dude, ghost birds. You should use real birds on them. That'd freak them out.
But I'm watching them die too.
See, if you have to have a harem, like if you have a royal harem, and it's part of the thing, like you're the king, here's your fucking cavalry, here's your castle, here's your harem. You get all the standard issue shit, because you can't fire the harem. You can't just send it home when the leader dies. You have to keep that up. You can't just like fire everybody. So if you inherit a harem, you have to make it use, you know, I mean, I would try to make it more useful. I'd be like, yeah, it's great that you have like this sex party room or whatever, but I would be like, what if instead a number of us developed other skills and services to diversify an economy so that if this whole like palace thing doesn't work out, we can all have meaningful lives. Like that would be kind of fun.
They're not about that think. They're not about a deep think. They're about that instant thing.
Well, I mean, that, or I would just save money and have the harem be the cavalry and household guard, because that way they get paid, like, you don't have two jobs. It's just, like, you could have the military do the same thing, I guess? I don't know. That sounds terrible as well. I'm just trying to figure out how to save money, because having a bunch of full-time prostitutes sounds very expensive.
Very.
I mean, there's few things more expensive than Vegas, so I'm just trying to think, like, if I was a king and they were like, here's your harem, I would be like, ah, god damn it, like, okay, this is way expensive. We have to downsize. We have to diversify. We have to diversify our businesses. This is not sustainable. And they're like, no, you've always had one. And I'm like, yeah, but why? All right, there we go. Oh, boop, got that. Oh, lightning. You know, I'm gonna say this. Lightning towers, probably pretty good. Probably pretty good for home defense. Like, instead of that ring, you know, that thing, like Amazon Ring, where it shows Amazon, like, when your door's open. What if you...
at your door, yeah.
Yeah, what if they had Amazon Lightning, you know? Like, not ring, but lightning. Like, it's the next step, okay? So you're sitting there, and it's like, bing, boom, and it shows you who's there. And you're like, I don't like that. And you just hit the other button, and you hear the capacitor charge.
Like an old camera. Ding.
Yeah, like, exactly like that. They just hear that whine and they know it's time to leave, because Ring has got the lightning upgrade, right?
Good bird. Kill that lightning bolt. Kill all the things in the back.
The party has no barb. We don't need to skip hell. We just we're gonna walk through it like gentlemen.
Confused. Why do we need a bard?
Okay, barbarians are great at many things, including crowd control, jumping around, jumping and killing bosses near instantly, being able to beat them into the corner, getting them to hurt themselves, and producing lots of fun stuff. But, yeah, barbs are great at a lot of hard melee and very hard to kill later on. Incredibly hard, especially with Frenzy, Whirlwind, et al. And hello! Hello, Pete. Pete has said hi. Everyone say hi to Pete.
Happy.
Hello.
Alright, there we go. I hate to say this, I love Tesla towers, but Prism towers are always going to win out in my heart. That sound has always let me know that something's up and it's been handled. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to run up this way. Can you imagine if you had to work in here? Like, the wizard told you to come work in here. He's like, hey, can you go in there and find that book in my arcane sanctuary? And you think it's like his book room, right? But it's not. And so you have to, like, go in here with mop and bucket and clean something or find his book or whatever his problem is. Ugh. This would be horrifying. Just fall off into space. Ah! I have 346 viewers. That is a number.
Pretty good.
Some of them might be real.
That's 65 on the other side.
65, what's that mean?
Not bad.
On the other side.
You know.
What? I don't understand.
For the other stream we do.
Oh, no, I thought you meant like, what, like, am I restreaming somewhere that I don't know? Like, what other side? Like, I'm like...
Mike put you on Facebook gaming.
Oh my god. No, I don't get it. Streaming's weird.
We are 12 people shy of 2,000 people on WBPL.
That's pretty fucking cool. Yeah, there's okay, everyone beat boop, so I know who's a bot. But yeah. Das beepin' boopin'!
Make sure you beep in your boob so you know you're not a bot.
Exactly. I don't know what's real anymore.
You no longer fear fire. Look at this guy with his lack of fire fear.
Dude, he's a ghoul lord? What's he lord over? He's more like a ghoul middle manager at Panera Bread. Actually, I shouldn't make fun of those people. They make a lot of fucking money.
Same with Chipotle's.
Dude, I saw that a manager at Panera Bread makes like 70, 80 large. Like 70, 80 grand. 70, 80 grand.
They have a clear pay schedule for every position at like Chipotle. If you're a manager, it's like 90, and if you hit like regional manager, you run at least 2 shifts. It's like a 7-figure or 6-figure income.
My God,
I'm like,
man.
What's weird is way back in the day when I was, I first met Mom Band playing Bad Company 2. We had this buddy named Tom, who was a pretty fun guy. Was going to school in, I think, Philadelphia for something, and then he randomly dropped out of school. And like, so I never really questioned about it because it wasn't my place. Like, pick why you did things.
Yeah.
Oh, my birds disappeared. That was bad. And found out like we played on and off for a few weeks and off. Then he disappeared for a bit, came back for a bit. He stopped gaming as much because his life got kind of busy.
Yeah, of course.
I caught up with him, and he ended up becoming like a restaurateur of Chipotle, and he was making more money than he would have ever done with his degree. So he just fucking quit he dropped his degree because it didn't make any sense. Now just last summer, he completed his goal of visiting every country in the world.
My God. So he went to Chipotle and you were like, I'm gonna go be the smart guy and take the smart road. And he's like, I like burritos. And then like by the end of it, he's like, I've gone to every country and had all the adventures. And you're like, I wish I had loved burritos more.
It's still an option, man. He's always like, hey, you could always do more Chipotle. And I'm like, fuck.
I could see you running a Chipotle because I think I could see you being that guy where you're like, look, if you are a BPL moderator for long enough, I think you can stand up to somebody who wants more guacamole.
Chipotle today.
All right, so what is... I know Chipotle is like the upscale Taco Bell, more or less. And much like Panera Bread is like the upscale Wonder Bread.
Whatever that is.
What
I don't... What is the upscale bread?
I don't know. But I was sitting there thinking to myself, like, I've had Chipotle a number of times, but I've never ever said these are fresh tortillas, and I've never ever said these are really good. Like I've never said like, wow, these are amazing. I've said these are better than Taco Bell, and they won't kill me. Like if I eat these, I won't die, and I won't regret it.
Huh.
And so I don't know why, but having grown up in Texas, where, si hablo poquito español, you learn...
Can't we get past this fucking guy?
Don't worry about it. But when you end up getting...
Is that another golem?
No.
Oh, that's your companion.
Yeah, no, that's not mine, it's somebody else's. But when you grow up in Texas and speak a little Spanish, you realize what real Mexican food is, and it's fucking amazing. And then you go out and eat the fast food Mexican food in the rest of the country, and you're like, I want to die. Because the real Mexican food was cheaper, the Coke is made with real sugar, everything is handmade and delicious, and then you go get the fast food Mexican food, and you go to small towns across America, and people go, oh my God, this is so amazing, it's the greatest food I've ever had, and I'm like, what the fuck? I've had better food than this in a gas station. But you can't say anything, because then they'll think you're an elitist, and you're not. You like cheap food. You can't win sometimes.
And Pete, you don't get extra. You pay extra.
Once, I mean, okay, guacamole, I can understand because that shit's expensive and it doesn't keep long.
Yeah.
Now, there is, however, a hierarchy of crappy, I don't want to say crappy because some of these are actually not bad, but I want to say that there is a hierarchy of fast food Mexican joints.
Oh, it's right there.
Like Tex-Mex places, you know what I mean? So, I think the lower end is like, okay, what is the lowest end? Because I know some people are going to say that they're going to say Taco John's because that's tater tots.
At least you can get a burger at Taco John's.
Some people will say Taco John's for the same reason, like it's a burger restaurant. I don't know myself. Because there's that, there's Del Taco, there's a bunch of them.
My birds are just going around murdering shit before I can even get there.
I knew a guy who used to make redneck tacos, and they were actually pretty okay.
Get 'em, wolves.
And his
Taco twos.
Well, would you like to hear his redneck tacos? They're pretty bad.
Sure.
Okay, so redneck tacos
Did
was.
that guy just cast firewall on me?
Oh yeah, he's a dick. All right, so redneck tacos. What the guy did was he made a bunch of basically sloppy Joe tier taco meat, like in a pan, and then you know how they have those little W-shaped holders for taco shells? Well, he didn't have the taco shells, but what he did have was Wonder Bread. So he put Wonder Bread in there and buttered the bread and folded it in those holders and then baked them into the shape of taco shells in the oven for like 10 minutes. And then put his taco in there. So they were kind of interesting. They were like sloppy joes in taco shape. And then I believe he put a mix of toppings on there to include chili. He was a weird guy, but yeah. I'm not saying he was a smart man. I mean, don't tell Gordon Ramsay. I don't need that drama.
I'm just saying, I think he knew what he liked. I think at the end of the day, that's really what matters.
It's not the most disgusting thing I've heard. I mean, there was that Canadian dude I knew that ate the Pop-Tart that he'd put ketchup on the back of. He called it Canadian pizza.
Not cool, Canada. If that was you, Psyduck, we have to talk.
They have ketchup potato chips there, you know.
I know that. I'm all for the ketchup potato chip.
I've had them.
Actually, if I have nothing else to dip Lay's in, because I find Lay's so boring, I will put ketchup down. Did that just break you?
I'm trying to figure out why you need, like...
I don't just want Lay's, they're boring.
Well, then why do you buy Lay's? Why do you buy Lay's?
Because usually I'll get, like, French onion dip with it.
Well,
And
then
I'll be
get
like,
French
oh.
onion dip.
But then I run out early of French onion
How
dip.
do you run out early of French onion dip?
Because I put a lot of French
How
onion
much
dip
is a
on each
lot?
dip.
That's what I'm worried about, because that thing comes in like a
way-
giant fucking can.
No, not really. It's like the size of like a large SpaghettiO can.
A large spaghetti. Okay, that's still a lot of... Okay, wait, hold on. I'm getting lost in the dungeon.
The Don John?
Yeah. Oh god, the layers, what do they mean? Alright, I'm gonna go to the end of this and see if there's one more area at the end.
I think we never went up. Or to the north.
Oh dude, there's 4 quadrants of this. This area is huge and it's a great area to grind in, because the last bit with Duriel will kill you.
Oh, I'm gonna go to the last bit.
And Duriel is evil. He actually will just go right through a lot of people. But yeah, no. As far as like restaurants go, I know that it's always easy to find like a one-off diner that's a shithole. Oh god, I got cursed.
I have a lot of support in chat for some reason for my ketchup chips.
Ketchup chips, people are like, no.
I'm just saying, like, basic Lay's are made for dipping. No one goes, oh, I really want Lay's. And
I don't understand it. I don't get it. Why would you
It's
buy...
just a
Okay,
flavor.
right, but if you want flavored chips, buy flavored chips.
Yeah, but sometimes I want the taste of it with, like, something else.
Portal, please.
Sure, 1 second. I had to kill this wizard because he thought he was clever, but he wasn't.
He was a
I got
deluded
birds.
fool.
I don't need wizard
who got
spells.
too
I'm
close to
already...
true power.
I got 2 wolves beside me, and they're both gay.
Somebody took my gold.
I didn't take any gold.
Hello.
Anyways, I need to go sell stuff in town.
Me too, I'm out.
Somebody stole
You
my body.
wizards.
You don't... I did not steal your body. It got
You
up
made
of
me a
its...
skeleton.
It got up of its own accord and decided to leave. I cannot be
I
held
need to check
responsible.
your skeletons
What do you mean?
Or stuff.
For what? I don't know.
for my body.
Your body is not necessary. Don't worry about it. You'll get another one. I find bodies all the time. What are you looking for?
I like that one.
No. I find bodies. You can find a body anywhere. You can go down to Sears and find a body. Is Sears real anymore? Did I just horribly date myself?
It's
That's a good question.
Did you know that Sears had a game service? A game download service. And that game download service was one of the last places where you could actually buy Neverwinter Nights 2 online.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember that before Epic or anything came along. It was like when everything just went away, that was like one of the last places was that service. Really wild that I know that, but I remember going through it to try to get a friend a copy, and that didn't work, but it was alright. Now it's
Yours
time.
had their own version of the Atari.
Oh, everyone had their own version of consoles back in the day. By the way, I dropped an armor in town if you want it. I'm going to make some skull stuff happen, maybe. Light radius, defense versus missile. No, 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 no. I need just, no. Replenish life, regenerate mana would be nice, but... I'll just put skulls in my suit. There we go. Skull Suit Jones. I'm not going to put good sockets on there because I'm going to get level soon enough. Alright.
Wonder if I should do two-handed sword since I have zeal.
You can if you want, but sword and shield is better because there's a lot of paladin-specific shields, like the heraldic shields that are just really good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Alright, so, here's the book. The Seekers of the Tomb. Yeah, guess what? You can scroll it all the way to the bottom. Oh, it's not showing me? Oh, I guess. Alright, I'll go into the quest log. Okay.
What happened? Everybody's gone.
I go through the portal. I'm standing by the thing. Alright. Hey, by the way, the symbol of Tal Rasha is the plus sign. The plus sign is the symbol of Tal Rasha.
Seems kind of simple.
That's the Wonder Woman sign over there.
I'm going through this thing right now. Alright, so... I think I could take Wonder Woman. I mean, this character.
Like on a date?
No. God, she'd kill me. She'd be like, you're a weird man, and then probably kill me. No, what I'm saying
She's a good
is...
person. She'd probably just be like, you're an awkward man, aren't you? And you're like, I play SS-13. She's like, oh, me too. Then you guys
No, she doesn't. Wonder Woman would not
Totally
play
does.
Space Station 13.
I don't know, man. She's very reclusive. They end up going to weird places on the internet. Probably SS-13 plays.
No. It's Edward Sloan.
Oh my god, that would make so much sense.
That would
canon
always being at the right place to foul evil on the station.
He could deflect bullets.
He was unkillable.
I mean,
No, I'll take that back. I killed him on a handful of occasions, but I was always lucky. Like, very lucky.
I never did it by myself. I had a group. Like, if I was a cultist, we could take him.
Yeah.
But I had to. You had to know, like, is Sloan on? You check the PDA, you go to staff, you see Sloan, you're like, all right, guys, first things first. This guy, we have to sacrifice him first or convert him. And it's like, well, he's always had security, he can't be converted. It's like, then we kill him.
Yeah, he's Edward Sloan is like one of the craziest tough motherfuckers in the history of TG, which was the most robust station of its time. That Edward Sloan was Wonder Woman in real life makes sense. That they punished me incessantly also makes sense. Because as head of security, Edward Sloan was magic. Anyone who saw him work knew that he just knew where to check at the right moment. The exact right moment. To be where you didn't want him to be. And he'd just be there with all of security, like in a V behind him. So, like, the door would open. You'd think you did something really clever, and the door would open, and there would be Edward Sloan, just, like, backlit. And there was no point. He was really robust. It was like Remo Williams. He would dodge fucking bullets. I mean, I'm dead serious. He was very effective.
He knew what to do.
I mean, I remember one time I unloaded 2 handgun clips at him, and I didn't even fucking hit him. Like, at all. He just moved. He just knew how to move. He just knew how to hit, like, he saw where I was shooting and just stopped. Like, no, and just wasn't there. And it was like Remo Williams, as I say. If you've not seen that movie, go see that movie. But he just could step out of the way of bullets. And I was like, what in the actual ever-loving fuck? And he was great. He was a very, very robust security officer on TG for many years, and I can only offer him my greatest respects. I hope he's in, like, the real FBI. I'm driving a portal,
Yeah.
and I'm going back to town.
Okay, it's okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Sloan wasn't, like... Sloan would just show up. Imagine a Sherlock Holmes that showed up with an AK-47. That's Edward Sloan. Oh, cool. I found a good two-handed weapon if you want it, Diggs. I can't use it, but you might be able to.
Sure. I don't even have any good gear. I'm just walking around with what I got.
It's in town. I've dropped a few things on the ground. Grab it, put it on.
It's more defense better than magic.
Yes. Oh yeah, Remo Williams is free on YouTube Movies. Well, shit, guys. After this stream, if you guys want, you could go watch Remo Williams on YouTube Movies, and you can see how weird it is. But it's not terrible. But it's not great. However, the walking out of the way of the lady who played what's her name? Catherine Janeway.
Janeway?
Yeah, the lady who played Captain Janeway is in the movie. Yeah, so it's pretty good.
And Joel Grey playing an Asian man.
It's a 3 out of 5 movie. But the moving out of bullets thing from that movie, Edward Sloan could do. So Edward Sloan was like the god of madness in terms of this shit.
Mania.
He's very good.
Oh, can you send a portal now?
A portal, another one.
I wasn't there when you went back in.
Yeah, the new graphics certainly help. Wow.
I think Beef just died. Oh
Yeah.
god, I might almost died.
Nope, not today. That's illegal.
I think Beef exploded.
Come through the portal, get your body back. Or wait a few minutes and I'll have it walk back to you. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, a bone wand. The bone wand.
The bone.
Imagine a really awkward necromancer walking into, like, the ladies selling the magic stuff, and he's like, I need a bone wand, and they're all laughing at him, and they're like, say it again. He's like, bone? And they're all just, like, dying laughing. He's like, I am the darkness, I am the night. I am a necromancer. I'm very dangerous. Please stop laughing. Oh man! All right.
Stop laughing when the crows stop pecking.
Look, we're a bunch of weird kids. It's like, what powers do you have? Skeletons and birds. Skeletons and birds, the saviors of Curast.
Got 2 dogs.
Bone wand.
Oh, okay, that lady's big. Oh, wrath slime.
Hello, boat bomber. And how are you doing, bud? I hope all is going well. It's yeah. Boat bomber, I remember you in Diablo. The Heraldric Bong.
Yeah,
Monsters came out of the walls, and you smoked them out. They chilled out, and we decided to start having a rap battle. It was very okay. Things turned up to 11, and the police showed up. Great party. Smash. Oh, here we go. Oh. They have the big tower. There we go. The tower is down.
Birds don't care about the tower.
Birds don't care, man. Birds aren't real. Have you seen the birds?
I made them.
COVID's made up. They used that time to change the bird batteries. Somebody told me that.
You might get marked for this stream is on wrong information, facts, and all that stuff.
That would be hilarious. Like, if I claimed that. If that is what got me dinged, I would just say, you know what? You're right.
Shit.
You're right. You're right, Internet.
Just call it there.
Just, yeah, be like, you know what? If you're gonna take me at full value over saying that birds aren't real, if that's the straw that breaks the camel's back, Internet, so
That'll
be
make
it.
that'll get on your wiki page.
That would be my wiki page. Discussed birds destroyed.
Destroyed like a Minecraft joke.
Oh man, I love those Minecraft jokes. Duriel is gonna fuck us up, you know.
I got burps. You can't touch me. I've not died yet, unlike
That would be
someone else
hard.
in the party.
That would, yeah. Boat Bomber, you gotta check this remastered. Check this out. Look, new school, old school. New school, old school. It's nice. Soundtrack's the same.
I haven't heard music because all I hear is as all the spells keep kicking up.
Yeah, that's where you have to turn the casting sounds down and the soundtrack up. The soundtrack's great.
Hey, I got resistance to poison, thank God.
Okay,
Now
so...
let me fire.
Okay, this is bad. This is very bad. Okay, this is how we get in to fight Duriel, and we need to go back to town. Badly. And we need to make sure we're wearing things.
What?
Like armor.
Pants.
And pants. Make sure you're full of potions.
How may I help you?
I've heard from multiple reliable sources that pants are penis prison.
Pants are a penis prison, that is correct. I have heard this. I believe this. I endorse this. But
Nope, I dropped my cube.
it
Do I
does
need
not...
my cube on me?
You can put it in your stash, you don't need it. Don't worry about cubes.
I'm going back in.
No, don't yet. Wait, maybe.
Oh God, I'm dead.
I don't know. Oh god. What's going on? Alright, so what we need to do is kill the shit out of Duriel, which is doable. It's very doable. I just need to make a whole skull. You act like you need a heraldic cube for that. I think all you really need is tape. Just like, oh yes, I'll use magic. Or tape. Tape works. Or
All
glue.
new wolves, all new ravens.
Hello.
And look, man,
Tap, tap.
dude, we got ravens. By the way, shift right click when you buy stuff and you'll fill up all your things.
Yeah, no. Here, I got this winter breath gum. See, watch.
Winter breath gum. Where's that? Oh, I'll be down there in a minute. Stay a while and
I'm trying to
listen.
cool off. Maddie's so hot right now.
Oh dear, you seem to have Bactine breath. The ladies will know you're a chode if you smell like Bactine.
Let's fucking go.
All right, here we go. Oh yeah, and in the original it looks awful. You can't tell what's going on. All right, here we go. All right, in we go. No bitches.
Oh, hey, I'm a bitch.
Oh wow. All right, back off if you start to die.
No, I'm melting her with steel beams and she's dead. She's dead before she can even do anything.
All right, and the skeleton's held.
Easy.
Done and done.
My wolves were completely murdered, but the ravens destroyed, and my icy minty breath was
The
great.
skeleton's held. The antlers are yours. Pick up those antlers. Fuck, man. We got Duriel quick. It's like we're
man.
experienced.
So what does this do?
Wow, Duriel just fell down. All right, let's go back to town.
Oh, this is slightly better, but I did lose my icy minty breath.
Don't worry. I mean, all we had to do is... Oh, yeah. Let's let it... This sounds like something an 8-year-old would come up. You get, like, 8-year-old DM. You go into the back room, and there was an angel who was being held prisoner. Like, why? All right. Got him.
Came too late.
We came too late. Now I'm the Necromancer. All I know how to do is say things are terrible. Yeah, I get it.
That end of Act 2?
That's Act 2. We blitzed it, man. Okay, hold on. I got a Sorcerer's Battle Staff, and I got a really good Battle Axe for probably a Barbarian. So I'm going to keep that in my shared stash in case I run into people who have those skills.
I got a goat head.
Oh, cool. Goat head? Just a goat
It
head?
says it's a raven mask, but it's just like my head turned blue and it's a goat.
Huh.
Hello.
You know what I got? Nothing.
No, you suck.
Well, hold on. Let me... Okay, here.
No, I don't want anything. I'm gonna gamble.
No, don't gamble.
Shay's gambling.
He's just gonna start gambling. He's like, I only want crack. I'm like, please don't do that. Okay, here's a good one-handed sword. Here's some armor that I've found. Here is a really good two-handed axe diggs. Try that. It's called Gore Shovel. That thing is pretty tough.
8 to
Good, because I
20.
don't know where my other. Oh, that's.
That's a rare shovel.
pretty
Or
s-
sorry, yeah, that's a
I
really
got
rare
a.
axe.
I got this weird falchion. I don't need that.
Oh yeah, ghoul scalpel, huh? That's all right. I'd say use that axe though. That's more legendary. Rock.
And stone, brother.
Writing in the 90s was a lot easier, Tex. Trust me, I was like 5. Yeah. I know, it's just, I love the idea of bad DM. Like, there's an angel, he twapped in the back. He cannot get out.
Damn.
And you're like, how?
Plus 25 strength. That's kind of a huge deal.
Yeah, it's a rare one.
Dude, I'm like one little niche from getting a level
Yep.
3.
Yep. And that's the way Diablo has to be. It always has to fuck with you just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Oh, why am I at Duriel suddenly?
What do you mean?
What do with the portal?
Yeah, just talk to him a little bit. He's like, thank you, my freedom, etc. And then we have to go to the next act. However, that will have to be a future stream.
All right.
So,
hey,
2 hours for an act is not bad.
not bad at all.
Not bad at all. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for checking us out. Thank you for finding us enjoyable. And thank you for supporting. Anything you
They
guys
say
need
they
to
find
say?
us enjoyable.
Yeah, some people do. I think once the guy wrote in a letter. No, he was the one who said cease and desist. Never mind. My bad. If you guys want to go watch, though, there is WBPL 76, Boat Bombers in the audience. Always a good spaceman and always a great person to talk to. His live streams are fun. He does a lot of fun things, and I cannot wait until all the MRE reviews are done because I sent him lots of MRE. But anyways, guys, see you guys later. Stay safe, stay well, and stay frosty.
Have a good night.
Good evening.